God damn you.
Fuck yeah. We're back
No,
for
not
Spider-Man 2.
I meant to mention to
Probably
you.
enough of that.
I meant to mention to you because listening back to our previous review, your phone went off as you were playing the song for that too, and I forgot to mention that. Hey, maybe mute that.
Yeah, but you know what? We're real. We're real people. Real life happens. And I'm an idiot because I have it set to
That should be
notify
like 3
me
times.
when you go on Twitch.
Oh fuck yeah! Well, that's.
No.
I mean, that's
once
'cause
for
you care
me
about me, though.
and then once for you.
I almost streamed.
I do.
Earlier.
It's. Oh, why? Of what?
I was almost gonna stream me playing Dragon Ball Fighters because the new stuff came out. I kind of wish I had now that I got Rage Quit on.
That's very true. Well,
Yeah.
you have the clip. You can just upload it later.
I may. But anyways, hey everybody, we're back, and we're going to
Yes.
talk about Sam Raimi's second Spider-Man film, Spider-Man 2.
Yes, the best one in the series to me. I think you agree.
To me, yes, as well.
Yeah, it's all around really good.
I mean, it's definitely the best. It's the best Spider-Man film I've seen.
Yeah, there was only one part I didn't like, and that it happened a little later in the movie.
Huh.
It was like that whole yeah, like when he lost his powers because like
Oh
he
yeah.
cared like, and then he had the glasses, and then when she got taken by Ock, that was when he's like, oh, I got him back. Like, oh, that whole like it was just dumb. Like he can't lose his powers over a woman. He has his powers all the damn time, you know.
Well, the comic version. I mean, that happened in the comics, but he didn't lose his powers. He just stopped being Spider-Man, right? I don't think I ever read that one, but.
No, I think he lost his powers. Remember, because he couldn't grip
Really?
onto the wall. That was when he fell in the trash can. He had to use his glasses because his. Oh, in the comic.
In the comic, I mean, because that is
Oh, I don't know.
Spider-Man No More is a comic story, but I think in the comic he just decided to not do it anymore. But in the movie, he was like, he was losing his powers because he was doubting himself or some kind of such garbage.
Yeah.
A little bit of performance anxiety. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, Captain America doesn't lose his captainness when he's just like, meh.
No, but then again, Captain America, I don't think he's ever like that because he's Captain America.
That's true. It would be exhausting being Captain America all the time.
It kind of would. I guess it's a good thing he's gonna be dead soon.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
That's, you know, not really. That's just our ideas we had floating around in, I think, what, episode 2? Or episode 3?
3. Yeah, 3
Infinity
was
Wars?
Infinity. Yep.
Yeah.
Which
Wait, what was 2?
Which this Spider-Man 2 is probably the best Spider-Man movie, but the best movie that Spider-Man was in was probably Infinity War.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah.
It's a weird difference, but I feel like it should be acknowledged.
Yeah, because I would say out of the first 5 Spider-Man movies, this is definitely the best one.
Yeah.
I'm not going to compare it to Homecoming, because Homecoming's kind of in its own category since it's the Marvel movies.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, I won't really compare it to that. It was still, like, it was good on its own, but it was obviously, like, oh, that's a Marvel movie. They have their own cadence and their own setup, so it's like you can't really compare this one to that one, I think.
Yeah. I will still say that this 2 is better than Homecoming. For me.
Oh, okay.
Like, I would watch 2 again before I watch Homecoming again.
Yeah, but, I mean, Vulture, he was badass in that.
No, I know Vulture is cool, but you don't spend the majority of the movie with him.
I wish. I wish it was like Infinity Wars with Thanos. I wish it was like that with.
Honestly, if you wanna spend
Vulture.
the entire movie with Vulture, just watch Batman '89.
That's very true. That was when I was born. The year I was born.
It's inferior year.
It, huh?
Hmm?
What?
I said it's an inferior year.
No, it's not. 89 was the best year.
Better movies came out in '87.
Oh, whatever. Anyways, quick sidebar, since we always, branch off anyway.
Yeah.
Did you see the new trailer for Dark Phoenix?
So I did, and
oh boy.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Oh boy.
I don't have anything bad to say about it. In fact, it was so forgettable. I have absolutely nothing to say about it.
Oh shit.
Because I don't remember a goddamn thing about it, and I watched it 2 or 3 times.
Man. I only watched it once, real quick in the truck. um, the only thing I like, it's true because I think I saw the trailer on Facebook through like IGN's page because I follow them, and
Uh,
some of the comments were like, "This uh, this universe is this timeline's all jacked up." Like people are just saying it's
it makes
all
no
like
sense.
no, all of them do not because they're idiots. Because the first one, First Class, was in the '60s. Then the second one jumped 10 years in the '80s, and then or no, the '70s, and then the other one jumped 10 years in the '80s. Like Apocalypse was supposed to take place in the '80s. So I don't really know if Dark Phoenix is supposed to still take place in the '80s or if that jumps to the '90s.
So
Because they
I
all look
think
the same goddamn age. They're
I'm
not
pretty
old
sure.
enough. They,
I'm
they
pretty
should
sure.
have aged 30 years.
I know that's the weird thing because I'm pretty sure this one takes place in the 90s. So, but X-Men 1 came out in 2000 or 2001. So in 10 years from this movie, James McAvoy is about to age like 40 years.
Well, yeah, because he already aged 30 years without aging.
It
Like
doesn't. Yeah, it
they
doesn't make
jumped
sense.
too many goddamn guns.
Yeah.
Ugh. And I don't like. I'm sorry, but I don't like whatever
Jennifer
her name
Lawrence?
is. Jessica. Yeah, Jennifer Lawrence.
No, she's
I almost
awful.
said Jessica
And
Biel.
I
I
don't
don't
like
know
the
why.
retconning of Mystique at all.
Like I never thought she'd be a main point in the whole fucking trilogy, but like she was.
She
And
had,
all
she
of
had
a
to go
sudden,
win an
out of
Oscar.
nowhere, that's true. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, she gets her facial like notches or whatever,
Yeah,
scars or whatever. Like
yeah.
now she has them. Is that her version of old age?
Fucking maybe. I honestly was surprised that she came back. Unless it was in her contract, I don't know. But she was done with
You know
the
what?
series
Me
the last
too.
movie, and I was done with her in First Class.
Ugh, true. The only good thing, the only like saving grace to me in all these ones so far has been Quicksilver. Like I like shit. What's his name? You know his name,
Evan Peters.
Evan Peters. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like him. So he's like the only good thing about all those movies. He needs more screen time.
Uh, yeah, but you didn't see that coming.
God damn it, that was the
Yeah,
wrong Quicksilver.
Remember that time he saved Hawkeye and got shot?
Ugh. Remember when he was beating the shit out of Apocalypse until he caught on and then broke his legs?
You remember that time
yeah.
that Justice League ripped off the scene in Apocalypse where Apocalypse was frozen, or not frozen, but Quicksilver's going so fast, but then Apocalypse looks at him, but then they ripped it off in Justice League with Superman.
Oh yeah, but I did kind of like that because I like Superman. I
Yeah,
like
but they
Rick
ripped it
and Evil.
off. Anyway,
I know.
hey, you know who hangs out with the X-Men sometimes? Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Not in
Jinx,
this
you owe me
movie.
Coke.
Uh, but yeah, Spider-Man. This one came out in 2004, so like,
Damn, I was a freshman in high school.
y- I was a junior. I was almost graduating.
Man, that's so long ago. It feels
I know.
so long ago now.
Every time like I have to verify like, because like a lot of security questions are like, what year did you graduate? Every time I type that in, I'm just like, oh god,
Hurts.
it keeps getting further and further away. Like my 10-year
Yeah,
high
that
school
means-
reunion has already passed 3 years ago.
Yeah, mine passed almost 2
Jesus.
years ago now.
Did you
Or,
go to
yeah.
yours?
So it's like, no, it was like
Not me
$50
either.
a ticket, and I had work. I'm an adult. I can't live in the past.
I mean, I could have paid, but fuck that. Like, school sucked. I hated everybody
okay,
there.
nice. All right.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So it means you graduated in '05?
Yeah.
Oh,
Only 2
man,
years
I
before
graduated
you.
in
So.
'07. Yeah. All right. So first things first, I like the casting for Doc Ock, Dr. Octavius.
Yeah, I mean they went minority.
Well, is Doc Ock white or what is he in the comics?
I'm
White
pretty
dude?
sure he's white. I mean, Alfred Molina looks white. Like
True. He's also built like him too. Like I would have never thought of him as the choice for it, but like whoever did, good job to them.
he's just a frumpy middle-aged dude. He was perfect.
Exactly. Some scientist who thinks he knows everything.
Yeah.
Man, I mean, he should have already won awards for building those goddamn arms. Like that's already a feat on its own. The fact that you can control them through a chip, in your spine.
That is kind of crazy, but he was.
Yeah.
I mean, cold fusion would be a bit of a
I
step
mean,
forward, though.
I know. I mean, yeah, I get it, but you know that it would
Precious
never be
tritium.
legal. You'd have to. Oh yeah. Wait, didn't he only use like an ounce or something like that? Like something like small?
It was a little bit, yeah, but then he stole a shitload. Or he had Franco give him a bunch later on.
Hell yeah! In exchange for Spider-Man.
In exchange for Spider-Man. Oh yeah, God, this is the start of Franco just being so fucking annoying.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, he was already
I
annoying
guess
in the beginning because wasn't the beginning when they met at Mary Jane's thing and he's like, "I have nothing to say to you," like, "Oh, no, no, no," like, wasn't he all pissy?
No,
was that the third one?
no, that was the third one. Because in this one, he doesn't know he's
Okay, my
Spider-Man
bad.
yet. He's mad at him
right.
for in this one for not telling him who Spider-Man is, but it doesn't prevent him from completely talking to him like a friend. Sometimes,
That's right. I forgot.
like they're friendly,
yeah.
but then as he's leaving, he's like, "You take pictures of your buddy Spider-Man. I'm gonna kill him, you know."
Yes.
Like, oh, Harry.
God, he's still a dick about it.
Yeah, I know. And I think when they were in watching Mary Jane's play or whatever, Harry was on his phone sending messages to underage girls on Instagram.
You know what? I heard that too. You know.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was
honestly,
behind
I
the
would probably
scenes.
do the same. I mean, Christian Dunst is not that good anyway. So.
No, and they made her uglier in this one.
They did
Somehow.
and they also
Weird.
derailed her career super fast.
They did.
Like, or is that the third one I'm thinking of again? God
No,
damn it.
is this the one where like she couldn't get work or something? Remember? I think.
No, that was it?
Like I think the reviews of her play that she was in were shit, and so she got fired. And
No,
then
but
she
that
started.
was the third one. Remember?
No, I
Then
don't remember.
No, because then they fired her because she walked in, and that was when they had somebody like already singing her part. And then when she walked outside, people were cheering, and she like, for some idiot reason, she thought it was for her. But then Spider-Man was swinging by. That was the third
then
one.
yeah. Oh God.
So
damn
in
it,
this
dude.
one, she's still semi. Yeah, I know.
I
So in this
honestly,
one,
I don't think
still
she's doing.
semi-successful.
Is she even doing anything? I only thing I remember is that she's dating the Jameson astronaut.
Yeah. Oh, okay. No, that's the third one.
No, because number 2 ends with her and Peter together. So
Yeah.
she's gonna marry Jameson's kid at the end of the movie, but then she runs to Peter because she knows who he is now. I mean, we're skipping all the way to the end, but that's
right.
how it ended.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, because I'm thinking of the goddamn comics when
Oh,
the
yeah.
Venom came from his spaceship. That's why I was getting the two confused.
Oh no, that never happened.
Or the cartoon
Yeah,
at least. Or the cartoon at least. My bad.
Yeah, the cartoon.
Okay. All right. Well, so yeah, we have that. So yeah, she's. I don't. Did he know that he was with her yet, or it was like later on when he was at the ball for.
It was
to
the
take pictures of
party.
his sons. That was when.
Yeah, he got
Okay.
assigned. He got assigned to work the wedding, or the party, engagement party, or whatever.
Yeah. This is the first time you see his landlord, right? That asshole that's always asking for rent.
Yes, and that weird girl that's there for some reason.
Yeah, true. But she likes him though, and honestly, she's way better than Kristen Dunst.
Yeah, I mean, I would have gone for her. She had like a weird skeleton
too.
thing going on, but it's better than Kirsten Dunst in this movie.
Save money on groceries.
I guess.
What?
Although those characters do come back in the third one, because he still lives there.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, and then he was an asshole making her make him cookies and shit.
Yeah, well, that's another review though. So, okay, I was
I do
talking
want cookies.
in the previous review. This scene, how this movie has a scene that's super Sam Raimi, and it takes place after Doc Ock's experiment goes awry, and his wife is dead, and he's like in surgery trying to get his arms removed.
Oh yeah, they're
And-
trying to take off the metal arms from his body.
Yeah, and so the scene, like the metal arms come to life basically on their own, and the doctors notice that the arms are moving, and then it turns into it's so bizarre. The superhero action movie turns into a fucking horror film for like 2 to 3 minutes, where the arms are systematically killing all of these doctors one by one, and you're getting all of these famous Raimi shots of like super close-ups of screaming, and then like shots of the arms moving and kind of Evil Dead type stuff for 2 minutes, and it's so out of place, but I love it because of that.
That's true. I forgot how like horror-ish that scene was. It
That
was a
whole
good scene
thing,
though.
yeah, like it's the highlight of the movie, one of the highlights of the movie for me, just because it's so like the director, but it's so out of place in this movie.
Yeah.
And so that shouldn't I shouldn't like it because of that. I should like this should be a count against the movie, but I don't know. It worked for me. In the theater, I was just like, "Holy
Yeah.
fucking shit! What happened to the tone?" And then immediately after the scene, like, "Oh, Peter's with his going at the bank or something." Like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah. Now in the I can't remember in the cartoon or comics, was he blind? Because he wore like welding goggles. So like, can he only see through
No,
the arms? Because the movie, it was like it looked like he could see through his eyes. He just wore sunglasses.
I don't think he was blind.
Because it was like it looked like I don't know, just because I know his head was buried in the like the thing because he had that cover over his eyes, but the thingies were doing everything. But then when it cut off, it looked like he was looking around like he couldn't see, like it was he was seeing because it didn't do a camera shot where it looked like he was looking through the arms, the through the arms. That was
Yeah, but
for
that's
me. I got it like oh that's how he sees.
no in the movie they did that because they are trying to establish the arms as a sentient being. So, and that's how and that's again that's
Oh,
a Raimi thing in Evil Dead. Like Raimi had this shot that's you never actually see like this force moving towards the cabin that they're stuck in, but you see from the evil's perspective that's like zooming across the ground, and so you're seeing out of the evil's eyes. You never actually see it, so I think that's kind of
okay.
I assume that's what he was going for by looking through the arms.
Oh, okay. I took it as like, oh, that's how he sees, because it's to his brain. So I figured like, oh, that's how he sees then.
Right. Well,
Okay, that
I
explains
think
it. That
it's
helps.
they have a mind of their own basically, so they're kind of telling him
Yeah,
what to do.
that's true. He does talk to them, and they make little like noises. And it's
Right.
like,
They
oh, they're
really want
talking
that
back.
tritium.
Yeah, they do. I don't know why that would be their goal. If they're sentient, you think they'd be like, hey, let's just fuck shit up.
Well, I guess because I mean that's what they were made for, so it's probably in their design. I guess I don't know.
Maybe. I don't
Kind of like
know.
how
Yeah.
in how Ultron was designed for world peace, so he does try and create world peace just by a more drastic means. So he was doing what he was built to do, basically.
Yeah, but dropping a city? Like, why was he? Nah.
I don't remember the reasoning,
I
but
told you I only seen that one once, so like I
oh,
don't remember it at all.
it it made sense from his perspective. I can't remember
Mm.
specifically what the end game was, but I think it was something about killing the Avengers or whatever.
Uh, anyways,
Yeah.
that leading up to what you were talking about, it led to one of my favorite scenes is when he was fighting him in the bank. Because it was like everyone's walking by doing whatever, and just some dude in a fucking hat and a trench coat just standing facing the vault like it's no big deal. And then the
Yeah,
arms
and
just shoot out.
the
I wonder how
effects
he hid those.
yeah, it doesn't make sense. The effects in this movie were pretty solid. Like it's still good. I never
Yeah,
thought
it
like
was a
like
mixture
a
of like CGI and real like puppetry.
yeah, they had real tentacles. I think I've watched this
Hmm.
movie a few times with because the old DVDs of this had a cool thing where when you're watching it, it was kind of like pop-up video. Something would pop up, and you could click on it, and it would show you a behind-the-scenes thing with commentary of it, and then go right back to the movie. It was really cool. I've never seen any other
Ah,
movie do that, but
that is cool.
it's a yeah. If you have that DVD somewhere, it probably has that feature on it.
I don't.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, you learn a lot just by watching that with the commentary on.
Oh, I bet it's interesting because then you could hear what they talked about and how they came up with certain ideas. Like, oh, we thought it'd be better if he jumped to this table rather than this table because of this, and it's like, oh, like I would never have thought of that.
Yeah, something like that. And there's lots of shots of like a side shot of Ock, and then like four guys holding the puppet arms that were like I think the
Yeah,
puppet arms were probably a couple feet long, so you wouldn't any shot where they're fully extended, they would be partially fake. But
yeah,
the ends with the clamps and a couple feet, maybe like probably 4 feet or so, extending outward were real.
yeah, which is really cool.
Yeah, that's the way
And
to
I like
do
how
it.
Aunt May just wanted a damn toaster. Like she can't afford her own fucking toaster.
I don't even remember that. Oh, was she like trying to get a
It
loan for
was
a
she was
toaster?
opening a no, she was opening a bank account or something like that, and she gets
Oh,
a free toaster,
oh yeah,
but
and
she
then she
didn't.
still didn't
She
get it.
couldn't open the account. Yeah, she's like, "Can I get it?" And he's like, "No, that was expired." Fucking
Oh,
Joel, whatever his name is, he
Joel was it
hosted the
Joel
soup.
McHale?
Yeah.
He was also in Ted.
Oh, I haven't seen Ted in a minute.
No, I have. I saw it once or
Oh yeah,
something.
he was the dick that banged the waitress. Wait, I'm
Mila
thinking of a
Kunis?
completely different movie. I'm thinking of Old School,
Yeah,
and
I
that wasn't even
guess.
Joel's. I said
I,
Joel's, Dean.
yeah. Oh God, screw that
He
guy.
would do something like that though.
I'm
Yeah,
pretty
he
sure he
would do something like
has.
that.
Probably
Oh
like.
yeah, that's why
Oh my goodness.
he wasn't letting nobody in his church when that hurricane happened. He was banging all these fucking people.
All these choir boys.
Fuck yeah. Well, he's not in Pennsylvania.
Uh, it's not a Pennsylvania thing. It's a religious thing.
No, that was when they got caught. Like all the 200 kids that they touched and shit.
Oh, okay. Well, I
It
don't
was in
remember the
Pennsylvania
plays.
church. I remember.
I don't. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you know all kinds
I
of
thought it was weird.
facts about those laws. Study up on them.
Yeah, I thought it was weird that I got sent to church in Pennsylvania.
Uh,
Heyo.
yeah, I guess. So okay, so they have this bank fight, and God, what's even?
Doesn't
Is
that
this?
does that lead into the train scene? No, that doesn't lead to the train
No,
scene.
not
Huh?
yet. This leads into him giving it up.
Yeah.
I think, right? Giving up the spider. 'Cause he's like,
No.
he can't. He fucks something up because his powers aren't working completely, so he loses the
Yeah,
fight or
because he
whatever.
couldn't. Yeah, but no, because it went outside more. Remember, because he took
Well, no, I
Aunt
know.
May.
Yeah, but I think he
Yeah,
still
and then
Dogok still gets what he wanted.
it led to the weirdest scene. Like I thought it was so weird when because she smacked him with her umbrella, and he dropped her, and then Spider-Man went and real quick and saved her, and then he dropped her off, and he's like, "Yeah, we did it," and then she was like, "We," and then he was like, "Oh,"
Oh
and
yeah,
then left, and I was like, scene was so fucking weird.
yeah,
Like,
that
did she
was bizarre.
think like, "Oh, I did it on my own"? What do you mean you? Like, he saved you, bitch.
Yeah, that. Amy was weird in this one.
It was that part was really really fucking weird to me. I was
I
just
think they
like,
just didn't know what to do with her.
oh. Yeah, but she could have just been like, "Oh yeah, we did do it," or something like that, you know?
Like, yeah, I guess so. Trying to read up on. I don't really remember the sequence of events completely. It's been a long time since I've seen this one.
I know. I'm
So,
I'm trying to
oh,
because the train scene led up to when he captured him to take him to
yeah, that's it towards the end though.
Franco, right? Okay.
Yeah, well, I know after that first fight at the bank, at some point, Spider-Man or Peter Parker gave up being Spider-Man, so he like threw the suit in a trash can, and then it cuts to a scene where like he's walking, like the filter is kind of like a bright filter, like an overexposed or whatever, and then it cuts the song "Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head." He's just being like really happy, like he's going to get a bagel, and cops drive by, and he doesn't give a fuck. He just keeps going.
Yeah, he like shrugs his shoulders and like, fuck it,
Yeah,
and walks
whatever.
away.
I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna go date MJ or whatever.
Oh god. Oh yeah, because then he finally made it to her play. That was the problem. He kept showing up like at the end.
Yeah.
So he sat through the whole thing and was like mesmerized by it and was like,
Uh-huh.
yay.
And MJ is confused because she's getting all these mixed signals because he knows that she wants that dick, but he doesn't know if he's ready to give her the dick. And she's like, I just want that dick.
Yeah, but then she's like, you can't just start showing up and expect it. And it's like,
Right.
okay, I thought that was the signals you were
I thought that's
sending.
what you wanted. Yeah, I thought that's what you wanted me to do. So, oh yeah, oh he meets and then he sets up to meet her at like a coffee shop because I think he's gonna tell her that he loves her. But then that's when Doc Ock has made a deal with Osborn to if he brings him Spider-Man, he'll give him all his precious tritium so he can finish his experiment.
Yeah, and he wanted him alive because he wanted to kill him.
He wanted to kill himself, yeah. And he told him, he's like, "How do I find Spider-Man?" He's like, "Go after Peter. He knows him. He knows him or whatever."
Yeah.
Still not knowing that Peter is Spider-Man.
Well, who would think
Godspeed,
their nerdy
Spider-Man.
friend's a superhero? Oh, fuck. Damn it, you did catch me off guard with that one.
I know. I need to get that as like a soundbite on my
So,
phone.
but it was really like 80s monster movie leading up to it, 'cause like
Yep.
you heard the car thrown, and then it was like a cool slow motion scene where it's like, oh, they almost got hit by the tire, but then they stood up, and then you just hear like boom, boom, and like Jurassic Park, things are shaking and shit,
I
and then
heard
you just
tits
hear like
shake.
his
I remember that.
yeah, they did, huh?
Yep.
And then you God damn, now you got me fucking thrown off because we're talking about tits.
Well, I noticed it. Fuck, I was
Yeah,
17
well,
years
then
old.
you
Give
heard
me a
his.
break.
That's true. Yeah, that means I was 15, so I was trying to like really pay attention. Her nipple was hard in one of the scenes. I don't remember
They
if it was
were.
that
Yeah. I
scene
think it
or
was.
like
I
at
think
the
it was
end.
that scene.
It might have been the end too, because she got all wet because of the water.
That was the first
But
one.
yeah, you hear his. Oh, god damn it! But you hear his music, and then like you see him lower down, and he's like, "Oh, like where's Spider-Man?" And he's like, "I don't know."
Who's that?
And then he
Who's
like,
Spider-Man?
yeah, and then and he's like, "Oh, I don't know nothing about that." But then he like took MJ and he like threw Peter up against the brick wall, right?
Yeah. Oh, and then fucking Tobey Maguire, his face when he yells is fucking hilarious. He like throws all this fake brick off him. He's like, yeah, and
Oh
all of a
yeah,
sudden, he can't see with his glasses because his powers are back out of nowhere. So
that
he
was,
throws his
that
glasses
was
down
annoying as
and
shit because
yeah.
just like
Well,
the
now he
first one,
beams
he
at
put him
himself.
on and off like 3 times. No,
Uh,
but he did it like 3 times, like to make sure. And it's like, dude, you did that in the first one. Fucking chillax. You should know you got your powers back.
yeah. Well, they're back, and then he has to go to the trash can to get his suit. That's still there.
No, remember the garbage man gave it to Jonah, and he hung it up
Oh yeah. Okay.
in the office.
I forgot about that.
And then he said something about the suit, and you hear like and then he's like, he's a thief, because they're
Oh,
talking about how, like
he's-
he missed them.
He was sitting like, yeah, maybe this is a mistake. Maybe he was doing good things, and he's like a whoosh, and the suit's gone. He's like, he stole my suit. He's a menace.
Yeah, he's a thief.
Yeah, and then Robbie
Yeah,
Robertson
like,
is there,
God
just
damn
like
it, dude.
this fucking cracker.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Robbie Robinson.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the
Yeah.
only movie he was in?
No, he was in. I think he was in all of them.
Really? I don't remember seeing
pretty
him in
sure.
any other ones.
Like super quick.
You know what,
but
maybe
he's there.
maybe the third one, but I don't know about the first one because he barely started working at the Bugle.
Yeah, I guess so.
But how did he get Mary Jane back? Because didn't that lead to the train scene?
Um, yeah, I think at that point, MJ was already
Or
hidden.
he had her captured some. Oh, okay.
I think
And
he
then
had
they
already
fought on the
stashed her
train.
somewhere, and then they fought on the train. And then we got
Oh god.
the great he damaged the train, so Spider-Man had to stop it. But at this point, like his mask had caught on fire, so he had to take it off, so his mask was off. And he's at this is
Yeah.
the best scene. And he's at the front of the train, and he's like webbing up all this shit, trying to stop it. And it has that moment where he's like he's stopping the train, and it zooms in on his face, and he's just got this stupid fucking like he's taking a shit look on his face.
It's a pretty bad phase.
It's pretty bad, and it's gonna be in this video version of this somewhere. Look for it.
I know you will. Fuck yeah. But I know it was cool seeing him when he shot like 7 webs on each side to like get grip. I was like, oh fuck, that's tight. And then he was indenting in the train because he was being pushed into it. Like that was pretty badass.
Yeah, that
Like
was
as
pretty.
a kid when I
was
saw
pretty
it,
good.
I was like, oh fuck.
The only part of it that looks bad is like there's part of it when the train is kind of leaning off the end. It kind of looks bad, but
little bit.
because it's a digital effect.
And then they all catch him and they like put him across like Jesus laying down.
Yeah, there is some Jesus imagery going on there.
And then he like wakes up and he's like, "Oh fuck, my mask!" And then these 2 kids give it to him. And they're like, "Don't worry, we won't kill." And it's like, "Oh okay."
Oh yeah, and then
Oh,
before he
little
wakes
fun
up,
fact:
uh,
in that
Oh, I
train
know.
scene,
Yeah.
there was Phil Lamar was there, voice actor. He's Samurai Jack and a bunch of other voice acting. He's just chilling there for Mad TV.
yeah, and another fun fact: one of those 2 kids, I think, was Tobey Maguire's younger brother.
Oh, for real?
I'm pretty sure. It's either one of them or both of them.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I know another fun fact.
Yep.
At the end when Doc Ock's standing there and they're like, "You have to get past us and me," and then like this big fat guy, like fat Italian guy, walks in the way.
Oh
That
yeah,
dude is a comedian. Fuck, I can't think of his name.
he's on Joe Rogan
But
show,
he was
isn't
in
he?
like the yeah, he's Joey Diaz.
Yeah, yeah.
He's fucking funny, and he was in he was one who was real fat in The Longest Yard.
He's real fat and
Rest in
everything.
peace, Burt Reynolds. No, but he was the one that like didn't even do the sprints, and he's like, "You assholes better not cut me," and he's just laying there because he never even completed the time.
Yeah.
Someone get me a Diet Coke.
Oh god damn it.
So that's a good movie. We got to review that movie. That movie's
I
fucking
honestly,
funny.
I don't remember like a fucking thing about it.
Somehow
I remember
highly
Stone
doubt
Cold
Goldberg
did
had a
estrogen
big-ass
or something.
penis. No, that was Kevin Nash. Stone Cold was the racist,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
and then he shit himself when he got clotheslined.
Oh yeah, okay.
I think I made him shit himself.
Jesus
I think
Christ,
that guy just shit himself.
I forgot Nash was in that.
Yeah, he was the one who was crazy. He's like, "Oh, we're doing our best," and they're like, "What the fuck's wrong with you?" He's like, "You don't need to yell." His like nipples were all sore and shit.
God damn it. All right. Anyway,
I should
so
review
the
that movie
train.
on my own since you don't remember it.
He probably should. So the
Fuck
train.
yeah, first solo one.
He. Okay, fine. Doc
Fuck
Ock knocks,
yeah.
knocks Peter out, takes him to Franco, and he's like, "Give me my fucking tritium." So he's like, "It's over in there. Take it, whatever." And then
Hey, didn't somebody because he extended his arms into the train and pushed everybody? Didn't
Yeah.
like a couple of people fall out of the train? So it's like
they were leaning
they're
out.
dead?
They had almost fallen.
Oh,
out,
they were
yeah.
leaning out.
Yeah,
I thought
they
someone
got,
actually fell out.
no, like it bends the metal or whatever. But I didn't see anybody
okay.
fall.
That scene is pretty dope because you have to get through
That's
us.
pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. I got all
Yeah.
these fucking arms.
Yeah, exactly.
And then so
So,
Franco
yeah.
unmasks him, sees that he's Peter, and he drops back and goes, "Peter!" And he drops the knife,
Oh
and
man.
Peter just gets up and just rips off all the fucking whatever
Barbed
wraps
wire.
wrapped around him. Yeah,
Razor wire, I think.
Harry, I'm sorry. I gotta go save MJ.
Yeah, he was like there's another time for this. Like he has MJ. Like where is he? Like
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think he's
Like
just tell
Harry.
him.
No, he does. He said something about like he
The
used to have
doc or
something, like,
whatever.
a doc or something. Yeah, which is like a random doc. Like it's not
Like,
there
get
in
it?
real
Doc
life
Ock,
'cause it's
doc.
just for the movie. God damn it.
Fuck yeah.
Maybe it's Pier 8. Get it? Because of the 8 limbs. Octopus.
Oh
Doc.
shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, he goes
I
there.
still can't believe.
What?
I still can't believe he was trying to like accomplish what he was trying. Like that doesn't really make him that villainy. You know what I mean? I mean, it
No,
does,
but
but it doesn't.
think about it though. Like Raimi did that with every villain. He wanted every villain to not completely be a villain.
Well, I mean,
Fucking
Goblin
Sam.
was a villain.
Well, Goblin was just he went crazy because he was trying to make his experiment work because his company was failing or whatever.
Yeah, because he wanted more money. He had to. He wanted. Can you imagine if they actually gave that shit to like soldiers? How many like goblins would be flying around?
That would not be good.
Oh no, it would not. Spider-Man would need some help.
I mean, he went really hardcore with it in the third one with Sandman.
Yeah, he did. Jesus.
But yeah, this
The
one,
only one that didn't have. Oh, never mind. We'll talk about the third one later.
yeah.
I was gonna say.
I mean, but
something.
Doc Ock was a good villain. It worked a lot for the story because they made him like work with Peter a lot. So it was just kind of like, you are my father, Octavius. There's a bit of that going on here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But like the only thing
From
like,
my
now
point
that I
of view,
think about
those
it-
arms are evil.
God damn it! Oh Jesus. We got to review those movies too. Jesus Christ.
Oh fuck.
Oh, imagine us, our faces over Anakin and Obi-Wan. Oh, with lightsabers. Oh, I can't wait.
God, those movies are so bad.
Oh, fuck it. Hey, for the first poster, I'll Photoshop your face on Vader, and I'll be the little kid.
If we do those, I can't do them all like one after the other. We have to space that shit out.
Well, yeah, we're not gonna, this is different because it's Spider-Man. But I mean, yeah, we'll
yeah.
do like episode 1, and then we'll do like, I don't know, Longest Yard, let's just say, and then we'll go back to episode 2, and then we'll go to something else.
Yeah, I guess.
Or you know what? We'll just pick certain ones we like. Like honestly, I'd never seen Attack of the Clones, so I would not be any help during that one.
It's almost worse than the first one.
Really?
It's so
I thought it was
fucking boring.
Oh man. Oh yeah, because
The
it's
only
just
good
how
part
they like.
about it
Oh, the clone army.
the only good part about it is Amidala's midriff.
Oh Jesus.
It's literally the
Not
only
even
thing I remember about it.
not even Yoda fighting Dooku.
No, because it's just this big stupid CGI fight that sucks.
The third one's pretty good though. I liked it when he killed the underlings.
The only good lightsaber fight in those fucking movies is the Maul and Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan. Everything else in those prequels is just
Very
shit.
true.
You can't. Nothing can
You didn't
fucking
like
touch a Luke and Vader from Empire though. Like Return of the Jedi
really?
too, a little to a
So
lesser
shitty.
extent. No, what helps those fights
You,
is the stakes to it. Like it
ugh.
just the
But yeah,
drama
but I
works.
mean, look at episode 3. Look at
What about
the
it?
end battle on the end battle, like when Obi-Wan
That
was
got
fighting.
too ridiculous.
That was so good though. Like they really
It
moved that
no,
fast and they practiced that over and over.
it just looks. It was so much CGI going on around it. It took me out of it. It wasn't good
Give it up,
until all the
Anakin. I have
the
the high
dialogue.
ground.
I like the dialogue way more than anything in that, and it's just for the meme.
Yeah, you are my brother, Anakin.
Well, then you are lost.
I hate you.
I hate y'all.
All right. Anyways, back to Spider-Man.
God damn it, yeah.
So yeah, so
Cool
he's doing a
fight
little
scene at the
experiment.
end, with the experiment,
Kinda.
and Mary. This is where Mary Jane finally realizes that Peter is Spider-Man, and that's why he's been so like absent all the time, and he's never on time.
Hey, this is the second movie. I mean, I know there's only 3 of them, but this is the second movie in a row where the bad guy has killed themselves.
Yep. And it's gonna continue
And
in the
why
third
did
one.
why did he have to die? How come he couldn't break the thing and then
They
like swim
they
out of
just
the way?
they just had a bad habit of killing all the villains.
Because like he drowned really quick too. Like, and wouldn't that thing be like boiling in the? I don't know. Never mind. Anyways,
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out
Yeah.
how fusion works. I mean, I understand
That's
the basic
true.
concept, but I don't know completely about like fields or whatever.
isn't this when he revealed himself to Mary? Oh, because he took off the mask to try and convince Otto like whatever, and then Mary Jane was like, "Peter?" Like,
Yeah,
so
like he
she
turned
knows
around
who
and
he
she
is
was
now.
looking right at him. Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh my god, it all makes sense." And he's like, "Shut up, bitch! I got a world to save."
Yeah. Well, then, so when they escaped the after I guess the chip got broken or something, and then he kind of came to his senses and sunk his own experiment, and then boom, he's dead, like you said. And then there's
Yeah.
actually kind of a cool shot after this of at some point Spider-Man built an actual fucking spider web, and he's crawling around on it. And for some to MJ who's in there but not near him for some reason, and so he's just kind of like, yeah, I'm Spider-Man, so that explains everything, huh?
Yeah.
She's like,
And
yeah.
she's like, "Yeah."
And then cut to her about to get married, but then
And she fucking pulls a runaway bride.
she
She, like,
does, and
takes
they
off on him.
there's this, it's funny seeing like him at the altar, and I guess the music's playing, and they kind of like a bridesmaid comes out with a note saying that I'm so sorry or whatever, and then Jameson goes to his wife, tell the caterer not to unpop the champagne or whatever.
Oh yeah, because he's fucking cheap.
Yeah, well fuck yeah,
Uh,
fucking weddings are expensive.
oh my god. And then so she runs to his apartment, and then he wasn't expecting her, and then she like barges in,
Yeah,
And he's like,
clearly
"Oh,
he
hey."
was like jerking off or something. Like, oh shit, MJ.
right? Can you imagine? He turns
Yeah,
around,
could
just
you?
webbing in her face. Just, psst. Yeah, I could
I
imagine.
mean that was after the movie was
oh yeah, and then
Do you remember
yeah,
the
they're
comic
like, "Oh, maybe
where
we-"
in the comics where in Spider-Man Reign, I think it is, where he kills MJ with his radioactive semen?
No, I've never
Yep.
heard of that.
That's a real story where Mary Jane gets cancer because he's been coming inside of her too much and his sperm is radioactive.
Jesus Christ.
Yep. It wasn't the mainline series, it was a side series, Spider-Man Reign or whatever. But that really happened.
All right. So then
yeah.
they hear sirens,
Uh-huh.
and he looks out the window and he looks back at her, and then she's like, "Go get him, Tiger."
Oh shit, she said it.
Yeah, and then he like swung away, and he's like, "I got this." But then she had like this look on her face, like, "Oh, fuck, is
Yeah,
this how it's gonna be?"
this
Like
was
women are
it,
never happy with guys.
it
He's
was.
the fucking savior of New
that is
York,
that
and
is
she's
true. They're
fucking
not.
mad about it.
I know. And she just told him to go, but she's like, no, I didn't mean it. Come back. But
Yeah, right?
that was
Are
a
you
really
mad?
weird
No,
way
no, I'm
to
sure.
end it. I liked it again because like the scene that I talked about earlier, the horror scene, it's so unexpected. But there's like a real moment where it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, I love this guy, but fuck, this is gonna kind of suck.
Yeah, it was like a look of like an uncertain future, and it was like, Jesus, all right, we guess we
Yeah, and
gotta wait for
then
the third one.
boom, the end.
Yeah, he was Spider-Man, but yeah, it was really random. Oh,
Yeah.
didn't? Oh no.
Thanks for coming, kids.
Yeah. Hey, didn't this was the one where at one point that Asian lady in the subway was playing the original Spider-Man theme on that violin, right?
Yes. Yeah.
She was like Spider-Man, Spider-Man, and it was like, oh
This is
shit,
the
she's playing
one.
Spider-Man. Yeah. And then she was like, where did he go when he like stopped being Spider-Man? Oh, and this was also the first introduction to Dr. Connors, who in the comics is Lizard.
It's not the first, is it?
Yeah, because he's in college now. He's not in high school.
Was he not in college at
'Cause
any
he was
point in the first movie?
I don't think so.
I feel
No.
like Connors had been in all three of them, and everyone's expecting him to be the lizard in the third one because he was in the first two.
No, as far as I know, he was only in 2 and 3.
Uh,
Because this one was more like a little like, oh shit, that's his teacher because he has one arm. And then in the third one, you saw him a little bit more because he was like researching the symbiote and shit like that.
I guess
I'm pretty sure.
this is something I need to fact check.
Okay. Well, while he's doing that,
Yeah, please.
Spider-Man. Yeah.
Yeah, give your final
let's
thoughts
see,
and
let's
rating,
see.
I guess, right?
Yeah, final thoughts. Let's see. Okay, so I fucking really, really like Doc Ock. So like, that was already just really cool to see on screen because like, I don't know, because I'm a big guy. I'm kind of a sucker for like bigger villains, and I know Doc Ock's always been kind of like chubby, so he's kind of a big guy. The only big guy villain I don't really like is probably Penguin. He annoys the shit out of me. I don't know why.
Oh, yeah. Although
Because he's like 4'9" and
I have to
fat.
say,
But Danny
in
DeVito was
Batman,
tight. He was good as him.
in Batman Returns, one of my favorite scenes in film is the Penguin in the little Batmobile freaking out, shaking the fuck out of it because it's not working anymore. When he's like
That was
hijacking
the
the
best.
actual Batmobile, that shot of
That
Danny
was-
DeVito as a
yeah.
Penguin, shaking his fuck, is freaking like, "Argh!" It's probably one of the best fucking things I ever saw.
Oh no, for
Just
sure.
wanna
Like
point
Danny
that out.
DeVito makes me like that. Yeah, no, Danny DeVito makes me like that. But I'm talking about like from the comics, and the only remote time I liked him was probably in the Batman Arkham series because he had like spenders. He was more of like a British thug than just like a deformed freak. So, but either way, I really like Doc Ock. So I'd give this movie 2 thumbs up. It was really good all around. Like except for those few parts that I mentioned where I was like, confused and like, eh. But overall, I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, apparently he was not in Spider-Man 1, by the way. I'm not seeing it on his filmography. But yeah,
Told you,
but
he's only 2 and 3.
thi-
I was right.
This is where you could tell that Sam Raimi was super
Hey,
comfortable
I was
with
right.
this. Yeah, I know.
Admit it.
I didn't completely deny. I just thought he was.
No,
Um,
no, just say that I was right.
So Sam Raimi kind of got a little bit more
Fucking
free
ignoring me.
reign, it seems like, in this one because he got to do all the scenes that we've been talking about. This is the premier Spider-Man movie. I think everybody knows it. The villain is great. One of the only downsides is that MJ is still there, and
True.
and they kill Doc Ock at the end, which okay, fine, I guess. If they never intended to use him again, I guess it doesn't matter. But yeah, no,
and then
this,
Franco started being a bitch. That's
That-
another
yeah.
downside.
but those are minor. So it gets 2 thumbs up from me.
Nice. Boom, our second 2 thumbs up movie.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
What was the first? I forgot.
Back to the Future.
Oh, Back to the Future.
Yeah, and we split on Infinity War.
Yeah, we did, huh? I said what? 1 thumb up?
You said 1, I
and a
said
half
2.
or something, and you.
Yeah.
Okay, that's right. Yeah, it was weird that you did 2.
I don't know why it's weird. It was good.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I just, yeah, I guess.
I don't know. I've watched it multiple times and I enjoyed it every single time. So that's
I
I can't not give it a two.
Yeah, I get bored during certain parts though. Like I told you, the whole Stormbreaker
No, I
building it,
know.
and then even when he went to that goddamn planet to get the Soul Stone, I was just like, all right, this is fucking just dragging on. He should just like chucked her over the edge. Like it was taken for
Well,
fucking
they
ever.
need to establish that he has a heart.
Yeah, well, yeah, we already
Otherwise, the
know
whole
that he
point
has a
of the movie
daughter. Just
fails.
fucking throw her out of there.
Uh,
It's all about his quest anyway. It's not about her.
so next time on the podcast, we're the tone of these movies is going to change, and our opinions will change.
Oh, yeah, for the conclusion of this trilogy.
The conclusion of the Sam Raimi trilogy, which was supposed to be a quadrilogy,
Yes.
but that fell apart because of the third one.
Yeah, it should have been good. At least it didn't pull a Matrix where it was like the first one's really good and then two shitty ones. At least it
Yeah,
was like
and
good, better, and then
yeah, and then there was a lot of behind the scenes issues with um, the the choice, the direction of the story that was supposed to happen. But again, we'll save all that for the next one, which I'm not sure when we'll have
really.
time to record. Yeah, yeah,
Ooh, I want to hear about that then because
yeah.
I
Well,
didn't know there was
no,
backstage
stay
stuff.
tuned,
Oh.
everybody.
Yeah, I can't wait. That's a little teaser for you guys. Oh, and
Yep.
also too, I want to throw out there because one half of us apparently doesn't like the name of this podcast. So if you guys have any suggestions of what you think we should name it or just ideas, why don't you go ahead and shoot us messages on Instagram, on Facebook, comment on stuff. Let us know if you what a name that you guys think would be like, not bad.
I
You know,
have some
we could,
ideas, but it's not that I don't like the name of the podcast. It's just that I think
it's
that the
too long.
podcast it doesn't even have a name. It's just literally our names and then what it is.
Well, then what? Timmy and Jimmy talk about movies.
No, I'm not gonna have our names in it. It's gonna be I want something
Movie
like
talk.
2 words at the most, or maybe two or three. I don't know. I'm not gonna give ideas on here because I don't want anybody to take them. But I have a few
Oh.
kind of working things that I'm trying to figure out. But yeah,
But
don't be surprised if there's a rebranding and the name of it changes on
but
your
Nick,
iTunes subscriptions.
but naked and talking.
Probably not that. Although it's better than
Oh,
what it is now.
well, at least one of us is.
I guess. I mean, my podcast that I started a long time ago, I gave it a name right away from the beginning.
Oh, well, my bad. I'm sorry. I thought this was a good name for us. Didn't realize I was such a fuck up.
Well, I didn't know it would take off and it would be so successful and enjoyable.
That's true, especially with all
But
our
now that I
celebrity
know
endorsements. Like,
now that I know that,
uh,
I want to invest more effort into it. You know what I mean?
all right, yeah, I guess. So
I want to
okay,
have
when
more of
we're
an
done,
identity.
all right. When you're done, text me those ideas. Maybe some of them will be good.
Yeah. One idea I looked for and somebody already had it and it pissed me off.
Oh, which one is it? Since you could mention that one.
It was gonna be screen time. I've been
glad someone has that 'cause I don't
workshopping
really like it.
some ideas with screen and some movie stuff. You know,
Yeah.
the casting couch.
God damn it.
Believe it or not, that's already taken.
Oh, really? I wonder by who.
Some company called Browsers. I don't know. Never been there.
God damn it. They're a fucking liar.
Fuck yeah.
Uh, uh, I don't know. We gotta have something that has like a cool like initials too, where it could be like, oh, like you listen to like SSC or something like that, or you know what I mean? Silver screen chat.
Yeah, I think part of where I came up with screen time was because in college, okay, I took a course, and in that course, someone I met who became a friend, who's also named James. We had a show,
Ugh.
a radio show that we did once a week, and it was both of ours. Sonic and Death Monkey is what we called it. I don't know how that happened, but we just stuck. And then in the next
God.
class, we each had our own, but on our episodes, we both had each other on. So we did 2 shows a week because I did my show with him as a guest, and then he did his show with me as a guest every time. And on that format, my show was called Killin' Time with Death Monkey.
Oh God.
And I had like the intro from Trigun where Vash is singing a song called "Killin' Time," so I used that. But yeah, those were the times, man. If I could go back with that other James.
All right. You know, fuck. I can't name shit, and I'm a shitty host. You know, I'd only run our successful Instagram page, so my bad.
That's true. Hey, no. I give you all the credit in the world. You got us on iTunes.
Uh, yeah, and it took a lot of hard work. I had to do
Why did you
all kinds of
I was
stuff.
giving you credit. You were like
I don't know, but that's like the only credit. That's like, oh, you post it.
That's
like,
good credit. I wasn't even thinking of that.
I was. We would never get listens if I didn't put us on iTunes.
Well, that's not true because the comment we have is on my YouTube channel.
True, but I mean,
See?
iTunes is better. We're more global.
No,
with
I
iTunes.
agree. It's easier for me, even. Just download it right to your
Oh
phone.
yeah,
It's
that's
super
true.
convenient, everybody. iTunes is way more convenient for podcasts than I even realized.
You never listen to podcasts on iTunes?
No. But now that I realize how easy it is for us, I've gotten a couple other ones that I normally listen to, but now it's just easier.
Holy shit, dude! I follow like 30 to 40 different podcasts.
I
That's all I
barely use
listen to when I
any.
work.
I barely use my phone, to be honest, for anything besides texting or mobile games.
Well, that's true because like for some reason you have a thing about data, so yeah, you wouldn't be doing that at work.
I have a 6 gig but with the podcasts, I can download them at home and then listen to them data free at home at work.
Yeah, but I mean, why do you only have a 6 gig plan? I have unlimited, and I use like 30 gigs a month.
Well, you do a lot of shit on your phone. I don't do anything on my phone.
It's very true. I run this
I
our
don't need
successful
it.
podcast from my phone.
Yeah, right. At home.
Yeah. Hey, everybody, if you'd like to donate money so I can get a new phone to make this podcast better, sign up for our Patreon.
We don't have one yet.
We don't have one. I know.
No.
We should, but I don't know.
Man, that would be the
Alright,
dream, though,
so-
to have like a solid community base.
Oh, that would. Just people give
I don't
us
even
like
want.
10
I don't
bucks
even
a
want
month
a
or
lot.
something. That'd
Like
be
if we
dope.
could if we had people who
Ah.
were like contributing and were fans and just to improve the show just a little bit, like for a one-time deal, that'd be fine.
Hell yeah. Maybe because we could buy equipment, better microphones. We could actually record
Less
it
of-
together.
That's what I'm saying. The ultimate dream is to get equipment, microphones, like some stuff for the computer to capture everything, and a video format for YouTube of us.
Ooh, that would be pretty good.
That's the
yeah,
dream.
that'd be on your
And
end.
for streaming, we could live
Yeah.
stream the podcast with video and then put the audio on iTunes.
Fuck yeah.
Yep. This is
And then
our
we could
dream,
stream
everybody.
ourselves on Chatterbait.
We can, yeah. God damn it. Well, that's the end of this episode.
Fuck yeah, and I know. Thanks for listening, everybody, and hopefully you agree with us of our rankings of Spider-Man.
I'm pretty sure everyone out there loves Spider-Man 2. Get ready, though, for next
Yeah, for
time,
sure.
because we're going to shit all over the third one.
Yeah, we are. I don't know if we're
And don't
gonna do that
forget-
episode next, or if we're gonna. Are we gonna do that episode next, or are we gonna space it out?
We'll just do it next. It's only one more. We did this 2 in a row. Might as well do that one.
That's true. Now we're kind of like fucking over Back to the Future because we didn't do 3 in a row. Back to the Future.
I know. Yeah, and we had a lot to say about 2.
That's true. We do because that's the
We'll
best
get
one
to
in my
that. Well,
opinion.
this is remember we're celebrating the imminent release of Venom, so this kind of fits with that what's going on right now.
I guess. Yeah, I guess we have to crank out 3 before because it comes out what October
Next
3rd?
Friday.
Yeah, so I guess
Yeah.
we got to crank out one more episode sometime next week.
And it looks
maybe
it's looking
Sunday.
it's looking like Sunday or Monday will probably maybe Monday because I think I'm busy on Sunday, but Monday will probably
Okay, well
be
yeah,
like
Monday for sure.
the next conclusion of the Spider-Man Sam Raimi saga. And don't forget,
Whoa.
I tease the behind-the-scenes drama.
Yeah, because I want to know. So I never heard anything bad about behind the scenes or about writing or anything like that.
You get ready, my friend. So
I'm
everyone,
ready.
you and everyone else, stay tuned for that. And hey, we'll see you at the